Not the granny! Oh my god, I was just doing a bit. Stop it. Stop. I was literally doing a bit. I'm not old. I'm not even that old. I'm wise, but I'm not old. I'm very young. Very young and haven't seen the world yet and yeah. Anyways, thank you for the tier 1 happy 12 months. Oh my god. Izumi. Hello. I am on your guys' time zone. Still in the gym. I'm gonna be back in an hour. If you're still streaming, yeah, I'll be over. I'll be doing over an hour. Actually, okay, dude. Oh my god, baby! Yeah. Let me say hi to everyone. Sorry, my voice is croaky. I've been unemployed all day, hanging out in BC with friends. Yeah. Anyways, hi, PB. Hello, Rent. And Izumi. Hello. Hello. No, not the Pip Discord. It's just a private with friends, BC. I want to let you guys know, with the power of being unemployed, this little friend server I'm in is about to hit the 100-hour mark in 4 hours. Holy shit. Holy actual, what the fuck am I looking at? What am I looking at? Graham, good luck. Thank you. Jima. I actually call my grandma Jima, like through text. Yes'm. Oh my god, I'm back. I was on a week-long vacation. It's more like I'm staying just in the same place, but I was on a week-long vacation and I was with Rai and Sun for a week. Yeah. It was so fun. Jingle. Boogawop, hi. Oh my god, hi. We are back, Jingle. Yes, that's the first jingle of the day. Let's go. But I had a lot of fun. I got a bracelet from the zoo, the tracker bracelet, and I've been like fidgeting with it the whole time. Ever since I got it, I just roll the beads in my hands. Can you hear it? It kind of sounds like that. That's what I've been doing. I've been fiddling with it, fidgeting with it. Yeah. But I had lots of fun. Oh my god, I got some stories to tell you. I got some tales. Very new tales, because I'm not old. Very new tales to tell you. So, what's the unemployment life like? Oh, can't relate because I'm employed. However, I'm really good at RPing being unemployed because I have many years experience. Ancient knowledge. Okay. No, literally, we are taking turns hopping in and out, and some people, when they're sleeping or napping or going to work, they just AFK in there, and then somehow just the lifespan has just it's just kept going. It's just and then there's a thing happening where there's the morning people and the night people and then the super night people. And most of us are night people, so we'll be there at nighttime. And then there's the few that stay there overnight because they're in a different time zone or they're just a night goblin in American time. Yeah. It's actually crazy. We are taking shifts. That is how unemployed we're behaving. That is how unemployed we're behaving. It is actually crazy. Retirement home next stream next week. Let's freaking go. Oh my god. I was actually eavesdropping on my coworkers who were talking about this like crazy retirement home that they looked at, and it was like a luxury bougie retirement home, like pool, golf course, like a bunch of different games, nice fields of grass, and many acres or something like that. Something like that. And the rooms are nice, and there's restaurantes, there's alcohol. And I've looked these up. Apparently near me there is quite a few like bougie luxury home, like retirement homes that really set you up nice. And I don't know how these work, but I couldn't find a quote, like an average quote of how much it would cost per month, because I think it includes like medical care. I think it depends on how much care you need, but still, I'm just like, I really want to know, because when I grow old, and everyone older than me is probably dead at that point, and it's mostly my friends, and maybe we have like grandkids or something. I want to share the same retirement home as my friends. I want to be in a luxury, bougie, fancy, high class retirement home. And I have like a computer set up, and oh shoot, I don't have water. Wait, be right back. Okay, thank you for the hydrate gas nitro. Hello. Also, hi. I don't need a wheelchair. We don't need to do a GoFundMe yet. But when I am hitting that age, yo, you know what I'm gonna do. How much would it cost to be in a retirement home for like 20 years, assuming I live that long? Probably a lot. Let's do 300K. I'm kidding. I'm hoping I'll just have decent savings in my retirement fund. I don't have to do that. And I can be in a super nice retirement home, super fancy, super nice. Yeah. I can drink apple juice in a glass, in a glass cup. Also, Shane, I believe. Hello. And Kel, hello. Jingle, yes. Right away. Oh, oh, my jingles are a little lacking. It's been a while. It's been a while. Hi, how are you? Hi, I'm doing good. I took a week break, and then I took another week break because I have a bunch of interviews, and I feel like I'm gonna explode. No, I'm kidding. Half kidding. But yeah, just been busy, and I think I took a week off before that to plan for said week break vacation. Um, so I think it's been about a month. Do you guys know? I don't know. I'm not paying attention. I just know it's been a while. So we're so back. When I'm hitting that age, see you guys next mods. Mods, aren't you supposed to be gymming? 793. What is the significance behind that number? I need to know. You must tell me. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I was just like, is this the new 6-7? Is this a new 6-7? But then you put like a heart, and you was like, oh, that looks like it's supposed to be a sweet. Oh my god. My memories are fading. I made that title like 10 minutes ago. 14 minutes ago. Mm-mm. Shame, shame, shame. Explode with money! Yes! Yes. That's gonna be my death animation. I just explode and a bunch of coins fall out of me. 2 months? No way. TikToks have been cooking hard. Is that where you found me from? I made one TikTok and then I took a long break. Oh, I feel like I always do that. The timing is always crazy with whenever I post something that performs great and I'm like, let's not keep going. Thumbs up. No, I'm kidding. The rest is worth it. The rest is worth it, even though I'm still tired. I've been busy. I've been averaging for the past month, about 2 interviews per week, and it's not very fun. But I would like more money, so I'm letting my greed take over. 6'7", 6'7", 6'7". Pip is a cutie. Oh, you're a cutie. You're a cutie. I'm like, I was gonna say I'm scratching your chin, but I was like, wait, I should stop. That sounds a little too. You guys aren't little like hamsters. If you were a hamster, I would scratch your chin. I don't know. Wait, are you even? I never had a hamster. I don't know if you're even supposed to do that. The TikTok where you made a song, it was so fun. Oh, thank you. Glad you rested. Oh, hell yeah, I love resting. I highly recommend resting. Resting is awesome. Resting is great. Resting is great. And if you feel guilty for resting, stop it. Just don't. No, I'm kidding. I always, not always, but a lot of the time I feel a little bad for resting because I'm like, I could be doing this and that, but I am young. I don't see the need to rush, although I feel like I have to. It's like I'm in my prime. I need to treat myself like a workhorse and overwork myself until I explode. But I don't recommend that. Although I do know a lot of people that are workaholics. Good luck, thank you. I wish you guys luck as well for whatever you're trying to do. That is ethical and legal, of course. Ban bit, you can't ban me. Have moments of slowing down. Live your life, Pip. Thank you. You guys too. Enjoy the boring moments, the silent moments. I did a lot of that for the past on my week break. I kept thinking about how time is ticking away so fast when you're having fun. And for the first few days of my break, I'm like, I just know this is going to be over so soon and I'll be so sad. Which is not fully untrue, but and then I was talking to Rai about it cuz he's my bestie. My boyfriend and bestie. If I say bestie and I don't specifically say boyfriend after, I know someone's gonna throw a fit and then be like, "Isn't that your boyfriend? Isn't that your boy?" Oh, yeah. Whatever, man. He was my best friend. Anyways, I talked to him about it, and then he was just telling me that it's a valid thought process, but maybe don't think too much about that because before you know it, you won't have, properly enjoyed the time that you're supposed to be having fun and relaxing. So after that, I kind of kicked it out of my mind and just tried to enjoy the moments, even though a lot of them were probably napping. There's a lot of napping. Isn't that your boyfriend? Oh, yeah. I forgot. Yes, I completely forgot. Thank you for the reminder. I just feel shy, okay? Even at my work, like, people know. Like, not a lot of people know that I am dating someone. Because I just feel like it's not their business. I am way more willing to tell chat about my relationship life than my coworkers, because why do they need to know? This sounds so backwards, I feel, because I actually know them and see their face every day. But they don't need to know my we just know each other for work. You and me though, you guys and me though, we can talk about like our lives. You guys can tell me, yo, Pip, I just completely threw this date I had, and I acted a fool, and I'm gonna be like, wow, haha, that's so silly. Get him next time. Oh my god, Tori! Oh my god, Tori. Thank you for the tier 1. Happy 3 months. Oh my gosh. Happy 3. I'm so sorry you guys wasted a month on me. I was gone for basically a month, but it's okay. It's okay. Anyways, I feel like you can be more personal because we're actually here to enjoy each other's company. So I'm way more open with you guys telling me stuff, and then vice versa. But yeah, like we went on a fun trip, and I'm alive. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. Stop holding funerals. Stop holding funeral. I've seen you guys reserve like a funeral. Is it a funeral homes for me? Please save your money. Save your money. I'm back. And I brought 3 cartons of milk for every week I was gone. And they don't expire until 2 months later, so you're welcome. You're welcome. I don't hate anyone. You guys are so clingy. You guys are so needy. Needy. You guys, you know how many other people are streaming right now? Right now? Yeah, you look at your followers list. Look, there's okay. If you're on your phone, on your computer, go back, go to your following list. Look, there's that guy. There's this guy. Whoa, this guy. You haven't watched this person in a while. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, oh, this person has a birthday going on. Whoa. Oh, this person's playing a new trending game. Whoa. See, you guys do not need to worry. Do not worry so much. Look at all these other people you can watch while I'm away. See? 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 You do not stop crying. Stop crying. Thank you. How was the trip? May I have yes, you can have a glass of milk. Milk. Was I tiefling? Oh my god. It's good to see your guys' faces slash usernames because I can't really see your faces. I wish it would show your profile pic through the chat, but I'm just seeing like your names. I think there's an option I could maybe put their profile pics up. Yeah. Shrug. I should have that little thing where you guys can make your own character and then you guys like walk all over the screen and are like just chatting area. Pip cool, so yeah, I know I'm pretty cool. Rare streams or great streams, hopefully they're less rare from here on out because I'm trying to chill out with the job hunting before I like explode. I've been job hunting for nearly 5 months now. It is actually insane. It is actually insane. It is rough out here, man. It's rough out here, man. It's actually rough out here, man. I had a few offers, a few as in 2, and I turned them both down because they were bad, if in my eyes. One of them was really cushy, but it wasn't worth it to me. It wasn't worth it to me. Because yeah. They told me I get paid this amount, and then they gave me the job offer, and they're like, actually, it's this amount, and it was lower. And I was like, you couldn't bump it at like a few thousand even? Wah. So after I denied that offer, they like took another month to look for another person. I was like, yep, that's right. You just wasted all that money that you could have just put a few couple thousand in my salary, and then you wouldn't have this problem. Yes, I'm still salty. Can you tell I'm salty? All I see is Pip. Yes, I'm Pippin on the screen. Pip on the screen. That person is running a TRPG, so I can't curse the players and call what is a TPK? TP. Alright. This looks like a short version of saying like Tupac or something. Lonely when Pip don't stream. PB, I know you have a follower list higher than 10, okay? You will be okay. It will be fine. Let's try to guess. The Distons, pimp, and I'm not a pimp. I do not partake in the pimping. Oh my god, excuse me. Total party kill. All the players in the game die. It's happened multiple times when I'm in chat, so I'm gonna recognize omen of two. Oh my god, total party kill. I read that as Tupac. That is definitely not Tupac. It is actually around 10. Okay, well, there is 9 other ones. That is not me. And surely there are more active. The world shall keep going. And the god. I can't think of. I can't think right now. Pip is the only name on my list. You're such a liar. You were such a weenie liar. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Guys, you're allowed to watch other people. You're allowed to watch other people. You don't even have to ask. You don't even have to ask. Guys, I have like 3 people on my tab right now. No, I'm kidding, I don't. I'm kidding, I don't. Wait, speaking of tabs, I need Rise stream open. I need to see what's happening. You just refuse to understand, Pip. What am I refusing to understand? Okay, you know what? I know you're in the server. PB, send a screenshot of your following list, and it has to be within the next 10 minutes, or else I think you purposely altered the image. Also, jingle. Jingle. Anyone who says I'm the only one on their following list, I need proof within the next 10 minutes, or you're gonna explode on the spot. You're gonna explode and turn into coins. Hi, Fart Emperor. I like your name. How do I look at my following list? If you're on your phone, I'm probably like maybe you press your back button on your phone and then that is a good question. I don't know how you do. I think it's the very you're gonna you want PB, figure it out. Figure it out. You need to figure it out for your okay, so there's like 3 icons at the bottom. There's gonna be the most leftmost. Wait, no, I'm confused. No. I think there's 3 icons at the bottom, and if there is, it has to be the far left one. And then at the top, near the top, there's like a following tab, and then you click that, and then it shows everyone that's online, and then after the online people, it shows all the offline channels. But and it's the same thing on browser, I think. Yeah. What is okay. You're not calling me a nerd. Hello again, cute little weird creature thing. Hello again, Fart Emperor. I've always wanted to meet. I've always wanted to meet the Fart Emperor. It's good to see. It's an honor to see you again, Fart Emperor. Also, I like how your picture's like a cute dog. Hold on, I'm figuring out how to use this crowd control thing. Really? I haven't used that in so long. I don't know how to get rid of it on my thingy, so let me see if I can fix that right now, because it's kind of in the way on mobile, I think. When you live your dream, it's like destiny. It's right. Let me see. Can I extension, and then I'm gonna find crowd control. Like, can I disable it? Crowd. Nope, I can't. What the heck? How do I remove it? I don't know. I'll tag. Is that? Yeah, you can tag me. The what? The what? You mean crowd control? It's not my first time. I'm sorry. It's been a while. It's been a while. That's my excuse. That's my excuse. You can't put any blame on me. That I'm rescinded or something. I don't know, is that the right word? Rescindified of all blame. Yup. 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 There you go, Pip. Okay, let me see. Let me see the chat. You are following like a few other people. You are following Brood and you are following Vespia. See what you you watch Valorant VTuber? That is such like a gap in like from them and then over here I never touch Valorant. I never touch Valorant. But are the rest streaming? Yes, it says they're live now, right there. It says they're live now. It says they're live. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Also, is that Yuri? Am I seeing Yuri in the server? That's very pretty art. I did not know you could take a double display screenshot like that. We sharing follows? Yes, we're leaking follows right now. I don't like watching Valo, stinky Valo. Oh, I see. I'm cooked. W Yuri, I am the Yuri master. Yes, I can see that. I can see that. It's literally open on your Steam. That's crazy. Leaking Steam library is crazy, by the way. Let me see this. Let me see this. Muse Dash, Blade Point. I've never heard of that. Needy streamer. Okay. Nier. Overwatch. Paper Lily. I like Paper Lily. Okay, Peak. Pocket Waifu Desktop Pet. Wait, that sounds awesome. Racoin. Raft. Also Jingle. Okay, okay, I'm seeing Slay the Spire, Sonic, okay. Stranova, ooh. Supermarket Together, SAO, and Undertale, and the one you have open is Usonatsu. I see. Wait, you organize them? By category? Racing, rhythm, simulation, visual novel, VR? Whoa. Whoa. Oh, sorry, I'm being really nosy. I can't help it. I can't help it. Also, Ozzy's very cute. Ozzy's very silly and cute looking. I hope you can give Ozzy a little kiss on the forehead for me. Pip, a gooner for... Okay, the fact that you need to bring that into the conversation says that it is actually tainting your subconsciousness more than it is tainting my subconscious. See, this is the result of having an impure heart. Me, I am pure of heart. I would never think about this or that or whatever. I don't even know what a goon is. So, gotcha. I gotcha. Don't look at my stick. Oh, I'm sorry. I had to. It was there. It was just there. It was in the open. It was just in the open for me to read. I can't. I'm in college, but I will on Friday when I'm home. Yes, please. Yes, please. What if you were on the... What if you were oh, what if you were the one... Wait. What? Phoebe, what are you saying? No, what if you were the who's corrupted one? I need you to rewrite that whole sentence for me. I need you to rewrite that whole sentence so I can read it. Okay, Pip's turn. Okay. Let me take my Steam out. Wait, I'm not logged in. Oh, shoot. What if you're the one who's corrupted me? Okay, I'm not the one that has a single Valorant streamer in my following list. So that is a very strong point. I feel like I have gained more leverage because I do not partake in consuming Valorant. Unless my friends do it, then I guess I can look at it. I guess. I work on Yuri manga? Wait, really? Like, work on it? As in, like, partake in creating the WL of the W? Wait, now it's Steam. I was looking at oh, my fault. Okay. Twitch is fine. Steam is a little more a little more Okay, let me just give you a list of who's live right now. I have Rai, Effie, I have Surf, I have Eri, I have Uni, I have Tae Hungi, I don't know if I said that right. Chizu, Plivy, Weeaboo, Iron Mouse, Queso, I don't know how to pronounce this. This is Japanese. Yeah, those are my live channels right now, and they're playing a lot of innocent games, a lot of nice, cute games, none of which contain any of the Riot games. See, I am pure of heart. I am pure of heart. I don't even know what a Riot Games is. That's how pure I am. She plays other games. No, I will keep this. I will keep this, and I will hold it. I will hold it against you for as long as I can remember, which is probably for the next 5 minutes. Oh, we're gonna scan Lation T. What? That is such a huge flex. What the hell? So you help more people around the world read Yuri? Is what I'm guessing. Oh, our screenshot. Wait, let me log into my Steam. I recently family shared my games, so I don't know how I can make it so I just see my own games. I think there's a way. Let me find it. Why, I know which one's my own game, so I can just read it down. Let me just read my like most used games. Yes, that's awesome. Listing to okay, fine, okay, fine, okay, okay, okay. I'll screenshot it. I'll screenshot it. Can I? Where's my Steam? I think it's on a different monitor. Steam? I only have 2 monitors on though. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know what's going on. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. I found it. I found it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot. I'll put this in the Discord. Have fun. Have fun. Wait. Let me actually check. It doesn't have any crazy games in there. Hold on. Wait. Let me read it. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. This is completely fine. Okay, here you go. I'll put it in the thingy. Sergo, hello. Also, hi, Gogo. Hello, gamers. Oh my god, 3 more. Until we hit 800. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Oh my god. I'm glad I didn't have any suspicious games open recently. Now I look very awesome and innocent. What the hell? Oh my god, I need to tell you guys about what happened. So I made an itinerary for my week break, and we ended up mostly following all of it just on different days because the weather was not what the weather app predicted. So some days were nice and other days was like cloudy. Um but what we did um on one of the days was we went to like this museum, but it was an hour before closing, and I didn't know it would close so early. It closed like around dinner time, and we were there like an hour before that. And we headed in. I looked at the hours. I was like, Rye, we have jingle. That was a good jingle. Okay. I have problems with English. It's okay. I also have problems with English. It's okay. It's okay. If you make any errors, typos, or grammar, it's okay. My English is not that great. If I took a test right now, I'd probably think I have like elementary grade English, to be honest. But anyways, I was with Rye and we drove off to our local museum and it was awesome. But when we got the tickets to go in, and it was like a digital kiosk. It's crazy. Like, it's not just go up to the counter anymore. There is no counter anymore to go to. It's just like a digital screen I'm looking at instead of talking to a person. Anyway, I just thought it was crazy. I feel so old. Anyways, I'm tapping away at the screen and I'm trying to go fast. And we're just like, we have 1 hour to clear like 3 floors. 3 big floors, mind you. 3 big floors worth of museum. I think we cleared like a good 70% of it. And the 30% I was just like, oh well. But we slowly went through the first floor and we were enjoying like all the interactables, all the visuals, like there's cool art and stuff. There's some cool like old history, whatever, about my hometown. And it was like, wow, that's awesome. And then we went to the second floor and then we were kind of like picking up the pace a little bit. We were snapping a few pictures there, but we are kind of like moving along. And by the end of the second floor exploration, we looked at the time. There is like 10 minutes left on the clock before the entire thing closes, and then the security guards tell us to leave. And then so we went to the third floor. It was literally like this. I was like, like up the staircase because the elevator would have been too slow. So I was like, hup, 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 hup up the stairs. And then Rye is like capable of going way faster, but then he like slowed down at my pace. Like I could visually tell like bro looked behind, and I was like, oh, I gotta slow down. I was speed walking as fast as I could. And then when we get to the third floor, um we gripped hands and then we genuinely like nearly were running through the entire museum, and it was so funny. It was so funny. And also I was wearing like a coat and I didn't want to like take it off. I don't remember why. I think I just didn't want to, or I don't know. I think I was like carrying a lot of stuff in my pockets. I don't know. So for some reason I didn't take off my coat. I was sweating. I was sweating a lot. And at what is it? At the third floor, which was the last floor, we ran into like a bunch of models that were wearing like beautiful gowns and like art pieces on themselves, and I felt like we didn't belong there because what happened was like everyone's clearing out. It's about to close. We go up the stairs, run into a group of beautiful women, beautifully dressed, and then they have like their manager or something there, whoever, yapping to them. And then there's a security guy right there. And tell me why we go up the stairs really fast and then we just stop and I'm just staring at them. I'm just staring at them, and then all the ladies turn around and look at us, and I'm just like talking around like, do we belong? Are we supposed to be here? And then Ryan's like, yeah. And then he just drags me through. Like, we pass through the models, and I'm just like, I feel like we're breaking the rules or something. Also, oh my god, then you made a tier 1. Surprised there's no Honey Pup. Okay, well, I did beat Honey Pup like at least 2 times or 3 times by now. Pip has a good voice. Oh, shucks. I love the streamer's voice. No way. No way. Hi, Dan. We're down about the break. I was with Rye and then Sun. I was mostly with Rye though the whole time. But yeah, we ran into these models. They turn around and they act like we don't belong here. So then I'm questioning, do we belong here? And then Ryan's like, eh. And then he just drags me through them. And then we like look through all these paintings, and then we're kind of just like acting really stupid. And I'm just like, yes, these are beautiful. When we only have like 0.5 seconds to look at each and every single painting and sculpture and whatever. And there's a point where like I'm just like I'm dying of like heat. It is so warm, and the higher the floors, the warmer it was. And then we like bolted down the stairs. We were bolting down the stairs together, and then we're like, we need a souvenir. We need a souvenir so you guys can take it home with you. So we go to the gift shop. Sun is not there. Rye's like, I need to call Sun. I need to know what he wants. And then I'm just like, okay, yeah, give him a call. I'm gonna look around, and there's some really cute stuff, but I ended up not getting anything because it's like I live here. Um, but anyways, like there was about 5 minutes left, and the ladies at the desk, like the register, was like, I just want to give you a friendly reminder that we have 5 minutes left until we close. And I'm just like, yes, of course. Thank you. I'm really sorry. And Rye's still like on the phone, and then Rye's like, hey, what do you think? Like, what kind of gift do you want for the gift shop? What do you think about stickers? And then Son's like, well, what kind of stickers are there? And he's like, then Rye's just like casually like flipping through each and every sticker, giving a description. And Son's like, are there any like pens there? Magnets? And then Rye's like, oh yes. And then Son's like, can you tell me what they have? And then Rye's like carefully going through all of them. I'm just like poking and staring at Ryan. I'm like, Ryan, we need to go. There's like 1 minute left. And then Ryan's like, I know. Yeah, I know. It's about to close. And then I think at the end, Son's like, just give me whatever. And Ryan's like, okay, I got you. And then I'm like, Ryan, there is like we need like it is actually genuinely like closing time. Like we need to go. And then Ryan's like, oh shoot. So we couldn't even. We were going so fast we couldn't even grab anything from the gift shop. And I was like, next time. Next time he comes over, we will actually do a thorough look at the museum. It's changed so much since I was a kid. Genuinely. And the gift shop was on like the second floor or the third floor. I think it was the second floor. And it was like around the staircase area, but no, it changed. A lot of it changed. Like it's genuinely completely unrecognizable to me. Like 10 plus years later. 100% no, not 100% completion. I still have yet to get like all the outfits in Honey Pop, and I haven't really touched it in a while. It's nice seeing the cute model going, yippee! Is that a scar? Yes, it is. Are you okay? I am okay. It's a funny story. I swear. It's not really any fancy lore reason. I just actually have a scar in that area. Yeah. And it's for a really stupid reason too. Someone broke your heart in the past? Yeah. And it was a crab. Actually, it was actually a crab. I have a long scar on my chest. I had a long gash in my chest from a crab. Alpha wolf persona taking over. Wow, Piplor, tell us. Yes. Okay, so what happened? When I was in high school. I was in high school, right? And wait, let me open Rice stream so I have like a visual to look at. So obnoxious. Anyways, I have Rice stream open. I'm okay now. Anyways, so what happened is I used to really like king crab, and I felt like eating king crab, and I was like, Papa. And then my dad was already just at the shore. He's like, Pippi, do you want some crab? They're selling some crab right now. You want some king crab? And he's like, yes. And he's like, okay, I'll grab some legs. And then he came home. It was really early, and he wanted me to hurry up and pick up the groceries because he was busy doing stuff. And then what happened is, this is before I learned, like more stuff about my body and my health and how it operates. So what I did was I got the call from my dad. I was really groggy. I'm barely awake. He's telling me to hurry up. He's at the door. His hands are full of groceries. I'm like, oh shit, I need to hurry. And so I roll out of bed, and then I'm like barely catching my balance. I don't catch my balance, by the way. And I am genuinely stumbling down the staircase like I'm about to. Like, there's a 50% chance at every step I will crash and fall and crack my skull. But I managed by grabbing onto the rail thingies, like, within an inch of my life. I tumble down the stairs very gracefully, of course, and then I run to the door, and then my dad's like impatiently like knocking on the door, like, "Hey, hurry up!" You know. I open it. My dad's like, I can tell he's a little annoyed because it took a while or something, and then he's like, "Here you go." And I'm like, "Wow, thanks, Dad." And I take all the groceries, and the king crab leg is sticking out of the bag, right? It's sticking out of the bag. I bunch all of the bags and whatever and boxes up in my arms, and I turn around, and I took one step forward. I immediately fell to the ground. My head felt like TV static, and it felt light. I felt like my head was full of air, and it was so fuzzy, and I was hearing ringing sounds in my ears, like high pitched ringing. I just collapsed on the floor, and then no, I took a crab to the heart, quite literally. I fell right on the crab, and I took a long cut, like, across my chest, and it looks like what it is on my character. It looks like that, and it looks so awesome. It looks so awesome, guys. I need to tell you this. So, when I got the wound, I was on the floor. I didn't really feel the pain because I was mostly feeling like the fuzziness feeling in my head. And then I was like, oh, oh. And then I got up, and I was fine. I was fine. But then I was an attention seeker, so my mom walked down the stairs, and then I dramatically just I was standing fine, right? But I dramatically like went in a fetal position. Like, my butt is on the floor, but I'm in like kind of like a fetal, like, I'm holding my knees to my face kind of position. I'm just like, uh. Mind you, I'm like, I'm in high school. I'm not like a baby, but I just felt like being a baby, and then I was like, and then my mom's like, oh, Pippi, what's wrong? And I'm just like, I fell on the floor. Goo goo gaga. No, I literally went like goo goo gaga. I wasn't like bawling or anything. I was like, what? And my mom was like, oh my god, what happened? Because there's like a bunch of groceries freaking sprawled all over the floor at the entrance. And then I was like, I fell on the floor. And then my mom was like, you need to lay down. And I was like, heh. But too many years later, I was diagnosed with being very low iron. So that is why. That's why I fell. Cause I got up too fast from after laying down because I literally was sleeping. I got up too fast, and then I started running. So it was like a terrible combination. And then I like tumbled down the stairs. Yeah, and my body couldn't handle it. And then I like freaking collapsed. Yeah. It's a really funny story, and the day after I got a sick wound on my chest. There was like a long freaking cut through my chest, just like how you see on my model. It's just like that. But then it healed really, really well over time, and now it's just like a scar that's like half the size it was initially, and I'm just really sad. Whenever I get an injury, I get really excited, especially if it's like a long cut. I get really excited because I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna turn into such a cool scar. Like, one time, I I got like a long cut through my arm, and it looks so cool. Like, I look like I fought battles and stuff, but no, it just healed, and it's I didn't get a cool scar from it. But I do have a cool scar from this crab, from this king crab. And now I have a funny story to tell, or I can just lie and be like, yeah, I've been through some stuff, you know. She didn't put keep inventory on. That's so stupid. Yeah, it was a low iron. Iron never knew it. Yup. So now I gotta take iron occasionally. I had to take it every day for a while. But sometimes I forget, and when I forget, my body tells me I forget by being all wibbly, wibbly, wobbly, wibbly, wobbly. Somehow you landed on your chest, and the white flat floor is just so sharp that it cut you. Listen, it was the crab. The crab on the floor, which I was hugging to my body, cut me. The crab is already dead, but somehow it got a number on me anyway. Scars on the back were a sword meant shame. Well, good thing it's not on my back. Ah! Ah! Understand your pain. I got second degree burns once, and the skin isn't even discolored now. Yup. Yup. A cool injury is so pretty cool, unless it's connected with a bad memory. Then it's not so cool. Or maybe it is. I don't know. It depends on the person, I guess. I don't want to. Well, 6, 7. Yeah. I like when people have like cool scars. I think it's really awesome. Or like birthmarks or birth defects or whatever people want to call it. It's really cool. Always really cool. I know some people that have like birthmarks on their face or on a really visible part on their body or something somehow, and it always looks pretty sick. Although people like to make fun of it because it's not like, I don't know, people like in real life, especially like kids, really like to make fun of that stuff, and yeah. But later on, then you realize like, whoa, that's really sick, sick, nasty, sick, awesome, sorry, amazing personality. Oh. I'm just being silly. I'm just being a silly guy. I have a scar on my knee that looks like a potato chip. Wait, that's actually awesome. That's actually awesome. What if you get a tattoo, you like outline it, put a little outline, put some crumbs on the side, and then you like double down on the chip look? Or you like put like a bowl of dip next to it or something. The only lasting damage I got is that I now run weird. Damn. Hey, it's like a little quirk. It's like Tomodachi Life that just came out on the Switch. You can give everyone like unique postures and stuff, and I don't know if you can give him unique walks, but I think you can give him unique like body gestures, and it's really cool. It's okay. I have a fixable run, but I don't fix it, and I just run really weird. Apparently, I don't know. I've been told I run weird. My previous boss laughed at me when I was running because I was in a hurry, and he's like, "Yeah, you got a cute run," as in really silly looking, and I was like, "Oh well, it's too late to fix it now. I don't really feel like fixing it." Scarface horror movie, The Smile. Oh my god, The Smile is so nasty. I have a girl that like really loves that movie and says the sequel's even better and so creepy and gory. And I don't like body horror. It grosses me out. Although if people explain it, I think it's cool. Like I like watching YouTube videos about it. They like explain it and they explain the stuff and what happens, but then I don't have to get like all the spookies and grossed out feeling of actually watching the whole movie. And it's like, yeah. I go shower now. Okay. Shrimp posture. Yeah, I'm a shrimp. I'm actually a shrimp. It's awful. It's awful. I need like a back brace or something. I need like a back brace. I shall make every one of them a shrimp. Yes. Oh my god, speaking of shrimp, I had a dream that I was the symbol of gluttony. I had a platter of fried shrimp that was like cut into like a butterfly shape, so like there's more surface area for the breading to cover the said shrimp, and then it was just big wide pieces of yummy fried shrimp, and then I was dipping them in the cocktail sauce, and I was like, oh, like I was nomming them. I was like shoveling them in my mouth in my dream, and then I woke up and I was like, man, I want shrimp. I want fried shrimp. Fried shrimp are yummy. Just fried anything is yummy. I like fried food. Oh, what else was I thinking about? Oh my gosh. Now, because Rye is not here, I can lie and over exaggerate stories now that he's not here. On his comeback stream, which is right after the trip, we were talking about the trip and talking about stuff and be like, oh, this and that happened. And I was like, yeah, guys, this happened, and it was so crazy, and it was so scary and terrifying. And then Rye's like, actually, it was actually daylight, and we were completely fine. I was like, no, Rye, it was pitch dark, and the bad guys were chasing us in a scary, super fast motorbike or something. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can tell. I like over exaggerating to be. I like being a little dramatic. I like being a little dramatic. Anyways, so you guys know what happened. This is definitely not over exaggerated at all. It's like 10% over exaggerated. But anyways, you guys know what happened. You guys know what happened. It was really late, and I was pretty tired. And Rye had Costco for the first time, and it was awesome. Anyways, so I had like a sandwich, and then he had a chicken bake, and the rest we had like pizza. And then they were like, "Should we do something?" And I was like, "I don't know. I'm pretty tired." Sorry to burp. I was like, "I don't know. I'm pretty tired." I was like, kind of suggesting like, "Yeah, maybe we should hit the hay. It's like 10 p.m. It's like 10 p.m. I kind of want to go to bed." Anyways, and then I was like, like what if we did like this and that? And I was like, yeah, I mean, we could do this or that. Like we could go to the beach, and then so we did end up going to the beach, and it was freaking pitch black outside, of course. And then we drove there, and we were only relying on the lights of our cars because there are no street lights around in that area. And so we just saw our cars and a few other cars passing us, and their super bright headlights and stuff. And then we went to the parking lot, and then my phone was dying, but I still was relying on the flashlight. And typically, the beach I went to, from my experience, it's usually like it's still steep, but it's like a decent slope, like it's walkable. This slope was low key a little hard to walk on after the winter. It kind of fricked up like the shape, like I don't know. It kind of fricked it up. And what happened was there's basically like these okay, what I'm saying is like it's steep already, but now it's even steeper and like fricked up and like harder to walk on this beach area. So we were going down, and what's usually like a doable drop, it became like a kind of a dangerous like kind of drop, and it was like wet and icky. And anyways, we were going down the beach, and it was really dark, and we were using our phone flashlights, and my phone was almost gonna die. But yeah, if my phone died, I think Rise and Sun's phones were alive, and then Rye had a battery. But anyways, pretend we're low on battery. Pretend that we are low on battery. and then we were walking along the beach, okay? There's no one out there. Also, there's stories of people dying on this beach late at night. Yeah, super scary. There's stories of young and folks dying and passing away at this beach. But we kept trucking along anyway. We kept going down the beach all together, and it was cold, and it was chilly, and we're going down, walking down, and it was pretty chill. We weren't going to jump down yet because we couldn't find a jumpable area, but we kept walking. It kept going for a long time, and usually by this point, there's some place where you could like kind of walk down instead of jumping down. But no, this was all like you need to hop down from this ledge, and it was kind of scary because it was really hard to see, and it's kind of dangerous and slippy. And so we kept walking anyways, and then we ran into this like do not pass sign, like a caution sign. And the sign was knocked down. And I've never seen a caution sign in this area before. There's usually no caution sign. The entire beach, I've never seen a caution sign before, but this one had a caution sign. Probably because the terrible weathering from the winter, and yeah, and the snow and whatnot. But we're going through, and we passed that caution sign. Mind you, before when we were reading that caution sign, I was like, should we go? And then Rye, being like, the responsible guy, he's trying to look after us. He's like, wait, let's just head back. Let's just head back. He's like patting my back and saying like, we can just go back. And I was like, What about no? And then I just kept I walked through the caution sign that was knocked on the floor. I don't know if there's like any scary foreshadowing or something, but we walked through it and then we saw some like cute, not cute. We saw some cool like spray painting stuff on the rocks and stuff, and we were taking pictures and whatnot. And then we actually jumped down, and I have a video of Rise son. I say son, it just means it's his bestie, as his best friend. So I have a video where I am LARPing as if it's like found footage, and I'm like, guys, it's really cold and really dark in here, and I'm really scared. And I send it to our friend chat, and then I see my friend Dex just send like, I'm so freaking scared, like gif of like a puppy, like puppy's mouth shaking because it's like super scared. And then I was like, hey, hey, hey. And then I kept wanting to make like scary video content, but my phone is basically dead, so I couldn't do. And I was really sad. I was so sad. But like we were just walking through. We were walking through, and then we took cool pictures. And then I took while I was taking that video at the very end, um, Sun like slipped down the rock because it was really wet, and bro fell. And this is not like a ledge you can jump back up. Okay, you need to genuinely climb. And so I was like, "You need some help." And Sun's hand was like so wet with like mud from the beach. And then I just see Rai confidently grip Sun's hand and then help him up, and it was awesome. Anyways, but then I think we did find a decent ledge, but it was still like a little sketchy, and there's a lot of brushes and stuff. But we went down and then we skipped rocks, and it was super cool. And then you could see like the lights from the city and stuff from really far away. And it was awesome. Also, Celeste, hello, hello. Forgive me for joining the stream. I'm already leaving. Okay, bye. Scaredy cat. I love this kind of stuff. I can do this. It's just a beach, right? But if it's like a haunted house, I can't do, if it's like a fake haunted house, sure. Fine. I will scream, and I need to hold back from like trying to like punch people or like I don't know, kick I don't know. I feel like I'm a fight and flight. Like I low key, like if someone scares me, I might actually like hit him on accident. But anyways, like I can do that stuff where it's like actors, but we have quite a few like haunted sites here, and I refuse to go to any of them because I do not mess with the like the bad juju. I do not mess with the bad juju. I feel like if you don't care about the bad juju, you'll not be affected. But because I care, I feel like I'll be affected by being in like a place that's known to be like haunted, even though it's like maybe fake or not. So I refuse. I refuse to. Also, thank you for hydrate. Also, jingle. Yeah, we're talking about like how I went on a break with my boyfriend and his best friend. But yeah, that was a beach. That was freaking awesome. It was freaking awesome. I want to go on the beach yet. The only time we, the only time, oh my god, I'm dying. I'm getting murdered. The ghosts are killing me. Anyways, the only time we went to the beach is when it was genuinely pitch black and dark. I swear it's more beautiful, but you like literally can't see anything. So I'm just like, damn. Damn. I wanted to go to the beach again, but it was kind of too late. You guys should go fishing. I feel like I'd be terrible, but I'd be down. As long as it's not like the intense fishing, you know, like just something where I'm just sitting down, I crack open the lawn chair, put my little bait on, and I do a really poor casting of the rod, and then the string gets tangled up, and I somehow catch my jacket, and then I pull myself into the water, but and then I cast it again, and then actually cast it properly. Yeah, and that sounds fun. I don't know how long I could sit there for though without like snoozing off or something. Fish. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Something chill. I like picking berries. Something. I get like a bucket, and then I get some friends, and then we all get buckets and and um and shoes and nice shoes. And then we just fill our buckets with berries, and then we make like jam or something, or smoothies. I like berry picking. I like berry picking. When you go hiking, I never berry picked like crazy, but sometimes when I go hiking, um, I eat the berries like along the trail. I eat like the berries along the trail, and I feed myself that way. Fish is fish. True. True and real. Berries are good for jam. Yes. Yes, they are. I tried making like a flower jam, and it smelled like perfume in a good way, like a floral perfume, but the taste didn't smell like nothing. The taste was just like the sugar that we used, but nothing like the flour. But it was like a pretty like purple color. It was really pretty. I fell in a blackberry bush many times as a kid. Oh no. Oh no, all the stained clothes from the berries. Oh gosh. What else happened? I'm gonna have to look at the photo album or something and see if there's anything I missed. I got a feeling. Oh yeah, we had hot pot. I think Rye had a hot pot for the first time, which is crazy, but he had hot pot for the first time. I think went to his first Indian restaurant. I literally I was telling Soma, I was like, because my place is not known for like having crazy food, right? It's known for being pretty mid, because it's kind of like a small town. Um, I feel like it's usually the bigger cities have the crazier food. But anyways, um, I was telling someone, I was like, I'm gonna take Rye to an Indian restaurant in my hometown. And he's like, no, no, don't do it. And I actually ended up doing it, but it was to a place that had good reviews. And then we ordered like I don't even remember what I ordered. Shoot. Anyways, it was just like this really creamy sauce kind of base with lamb, and it was so yummy. And there was like lot of it felt like a pureed thing of veggies. That's what it tasted like. Um, yeah, it was really yummy. And then we had like bread, and then I tried chai too. And the chai that I have drank before, it was really sweet, but this one was actually I could taste like the cinnamon. Like the chai I've had tasted nothing like cinnamon. It just tasted really sweet and milky. Um, and that's it tastes good, but it's really sweet. And I tried this, I was like, have I been drinking like fake chai my whole life or something? Is this like the actually what chai tastes like? I guess I'll never know. I need to try more chai from around the world to confirm my theory. I used to grab the wild berries off the bushes when I went hunting and ended up falling into them a lot. Oh no. I remember like picking plants and berries as a kid to make food out of. It's like really good memories. I want to do that. I want to do that. It's really nice when you live like near areas that have berries, or if the city's nice enough, they'll plant berries or fruit trees or something. Actually, I don't know if you're technically allowed to harvest them, but like we do it anyway because yeah. Wait, do blackberry bushes have thorns? Mm. Yeah. Yeah. I'm playing with my bracelet right now. Oh yeah, I was gonna look at my phone gallery. Oh my god, my brain's blinking out. My brain is blinking out. Let me look at like our photo gallery thingy. Oh yeah, we went peeking. We went freaking peeking, guys. Okay, so we went to this mountain area, and then it was surrounded by a lot of water. And we were like climbing and climbing and like making our own paths, and it was so cool. It's like a small. It's like a really short walk. It's a really short climb slash walk to the top. And then when we peaked, we like took a lot of aura farming pictures, and it was awesome. And then me and Rai took like some cute photos together. It was awesome. You know, the funny thing about like taking pictures is that when Sun takes pictures of me and Rai, he genuinely is like really good at taking pictures, and he tries like the different angles. And I notice he flips the phone upside down to do it, to take photos. And then he like snaps a bunch of pictures. So it's like you have to like one of them. And then when Sun's like, "Hey, can you take a picture of me?" And then Rai's like, "Yeah, of course." And then so takes a picture of him, and it does give like a variety, but I think like me and Rai don't really know like the crazy like Instagram worthy picture techniques. Um, like when I was taking pictures of Rai, I tried so hard to like make it nice photos that he could show to like his family and stuff. It looked so corny. It looked like I was like a Facebook mom that didn't know how to take. I just look like a mom. It just looked like mom photos like that she would take of her son. I was like, oh my god, Rye! Is that the bonsai Rye? Storm chaser extraordinaire? Did you finish your thing Tomodachi Live, right? How is Tomodachi? How is the Pip and Rye saga going? Yeah, we peaked IRL. That is exactly what happened. Hi, Rye, Angelic, Danny. Oh my god! Oh my god! Let me do like a actual shout out. Come in. Shout out, Bonsai Rye. They went to Hawaii? What? That's possible? You are someone. Hello. GHZ. Hello. Oh my god. Wait. Let me refresh. Wait, let me refresh real quick. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. We're like 2 away from 800. That's actually insane. Hi, Rye. How was doing? Rye has hopes for Pip. Oh my god. Please let them end up together. Okay, so you guys know Tomodachi Life. There is a new Tomodachi Life game out on the Switch, for any kind of Switch. And Rye is trying his darndest to get me and him together because we're like a real life couple, right? He's trying to get our game like little me characters together, and Rye has like according to Rye's me has like negative game. Bro has zero game, is really awkward, and doesn't have really good social skills. And it was so, oh my god. I think any moment I've seen of us two, it is like so funny because it feels like it's something that like a little teenage Rye would act like towards a young Pip or something like that. Where it's just so awkward. Like you're trying your best, but you just genuinely like have no riz. Have no game. It's so silly. I think Iwari clipped like a little moment where Rai is like daydreaming of my me feeding him food or something. I don't remember, but it's so silly. It's so silly. Pick on the girl you have a crush. Oh my god. Literally in the game, Rai's me booed me, and then my face fell off. And then they both got scared. And then I think like my me walked away or something like that. I don't remember. I didn't get to witness a lot of it, so I'm gonna go with foods. Jack. Oh my god, I want Jack. Huh? Yeah. No, literally. No, literally. I was literally having a stream open. I couldn't watch a lot of it, but yeah. But you have a good food. Get some Jack. Eat some dinner. But thank you guys so much for the rain. My name is Pip. Soon you can call me Pip. You can call me Pip. You might have seen me as a little me character in Rise stream. Um, I am a digital archiver VTuber, and I'm in the works of doing my 2.0, and I should be debuting within the next, hopefully, few months. Pending. It is pending, but I am very close to doing my debut, and you'll be seeing me actually moving around instead of being like a cute little image. Although I am very attached to this little yappy image, yappy Fugi thingy. It's very cute. I'm looking here. Have a Christian last bye. Thank you, Rye. Thank you, Rye. I'm telling the tales of our week long vacation. Is that the frick up you're talking about? You know the thing is that like you can't really point out one frick up because there's like several frick ups that Rise Me has done in trying to like court me, my little me character. It is so silly. Wait, let me see if I can pull up a clip from BC chat. Let me see. Oh my god, this chat is so active. I need to scroll up a lot. Oh my god. Wait, let me. I could just look at Rise channel. Never mind. What the heck? Bonsai Rye. And I think Iwari had like a recent clip. I wonder if there's any other clips from Tomodachi. I freaking love Tomodachi. It's so silly. It's so silly. Okay. Let me close these out. And then I will turn the volume up. Whoa, my media player's tweaking out. What's happening? What's happening? Okay, there we go. Okay, gaming window. Okay, you should hear it. And then now, I'm gonna let you guys look at the window capture. There we go. There we go. You might be able to hear, I'm not sure.
Hey, do that thing.
Wait. Oh, my headset's turned off. That's why I can't hear. Ha, silly me. Wait, I gotta sneeze. Wait. Oh, my face is in the way. My bad, right? Or I'll just... There you go. Sure. We always put ourselves in the bottom right, so gotta get like creative with where we put ourselves. Okay.
Hey, do that thing again.
Sure. Open wide, open wide, open wide.
Aww.
That's pretty cute. POV the trip.
Aww. I want to be sweethearts.
Oh, oh my god. Oh my god. Rise B is literally your Mexican. It's so sweet and it's so cute and it's also so sad because my me is like, I think currently has a crush on Kame, which is my turtle friend. It's so funny. You know, Rai made me, himself, and Kame kind of first thing, right? And tell me why Kame immediately was catching feelings for me. And then Kame was like, what's this feeling in my chest? Is this what love is? And then you get to decide if Kame, you get to be like, yeah, Kame, go for it. Go for it. It is love. Or you get to be like, nah, you're just imagining it. And then I kind of wanted to see what happened if like Kame kept pursuing. But anyways, and everyone was like, no, Kame, you need to get with War Bunny, which is her husband. And then so they were like, nah, Kame, just ignore that. That's just a whatever feeling. And then soon after, my character catches a crush for Kame. It was actually insane. It was actually insane. Poor. Oh my god. It is very cute. Well, not the Not this part, maybe. I mean, I think it's very silly, but yeah, so basically, Kame has a crush on my character. The player convinces Kame, nah, you don't have feelings for her, you're just being silly. Immediately after, my character is infatuated with Kame, develops a crush for her, and I keep pining after her, and I'm all giggly googly with her. I'm like, hee hee. And then, Rai, of course, develops feelings for for Pippi, but I have a crush on Kame, and then whenever Rai tries to like, interact or try his hand at flirting, bro just fails. It is, oh my god. It's so funny because it's so not, he's like the opposite of awkward, like just socially. He's really good at socializing. But just his me character is so awkward. And this morning, um, I don't remember when. I think it was this morning. I was like talking to Ryan. I was like, "Do you think this is like the teenage version of you, where you're just like really socially awkward or something?" He was like, "Maybe." It was drama. No, literally, it was actually insane. This was literally insane, and it's like Tomodachi Life, but no, it was literally insane. It was actually crazy. I I bought Tomodachi Life. Oh my god, I need to tell you guys what happened. I need to tell. Hello Thief. No, I need to tell you guys. This is in context. Zoma's meanie weenie comment right there is completely in context. Do you guys know what happened? Do you guys know what happened? Okay, so what happened is a thief? No, yes, no. Oh, I'm not a thief. I'm just a normal citizen. However, someone thinks I'm a thief. And I will tell you why. And you could decide whether you think I'm a thief or not. I will literally put a poll after this if I remember. Someone remind me. So the story goes, today, Soma is like, I want Tomodachi Life. I really want to play because all our friends are playing it right now. I say all. A lot of them are playing it right now, right? And they're having so much fun. They're creating their favorite characters from their favorite anime show, video game, cartoon show. They're creating their friends, and we're seeing all these funny interactions. And then, you know what happened? Someone's like, you know what? I'm done with this. I don't care about saving money for my graphics card. I'm gonna buy Tomodachi Life today. I'm not gonna wait for some shipping or whatever. I'm gonna buy it today. Soma goes to store A. They're out of stock. Someone's like, try the next one. Soma goes to store B. Out of stock. And at this point, Soma asks in our 70-hour long VC chat, he asks, hey guys, is there even a physical copy? Does it even exist? And mind you, I ordered Rai Tomodachi Life, and I was like, well, yeah, I know this because I ordered it for him. Because he wanted to play it. I bought him Tomodachi Life. Go check my receipts in my Amazon orders. It says physical copy. I look at the reviews on Amazon. The pictures show physical cases, right? Oh my god, hi something. Yeah, so I double check it. I'm like, okay, well, I super know for sure that this is a thing. Like there is a physical copy. I've confirmed this, right? So now you know this. So what happened is I'm like, yeah, I know this. There is a physical copy out there. It's just probably out of stock. Try the next one. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try store C. Soma goes to store C, completely out of stock. So I get a little nervous. I'm just like, well, I want to get out my next paycheck, but my next paycheck is in like a few weeks, right? And I'm just like, ooh, I'm kind of worried now. What if I don't get the game when I go to the store, or if I want to buy it online or something? So I just end up going, I went on my little Amazon mobile app and I bought myself Tomodachi Life. Mind you, when it says this, it says currently available, green letters, in stock. I'm like, wow, smooth sailing. I can't wait for my game to come in the next few days or whatever. Right? 10 minutes later, Soma, I think, drives home. And then Soma goes on his phone, goes on Amazon. It's out of stock. It's out of stock. It's gone. And someone's like, there's no more copies. I check my Amazon app. It is genuinely out of stock right now. It is genuinely gone. No copies available. And then something, who's in chat right now, my friend something, also looks on his Amazon. It is also out of stock. That is crazy. This was 10 minutes after Soma drove through all these stores in the afternoon. And I was like, better idea if I just buy it. I bought one of the last copies of Tomodachi Life before it went out of stock on Amazon. Can you guys check your Amazon for me? If you guys live in the States, can you check your Amazon? Is it available right now? Wait, I will check it. I'll actually check it here. So yes, I am one of the ugly thievy criminals that have stolen (parentheses bought) the last copies of Tomodachi Life before it went out of stock on Amazon. And I checked my Best Buys, I checked my other stores. It's out of stock. It is also out of stock in my physical stores. I checked the websites for them. It is gone. It is gone in the stores and it's gone in Amazon. Now, maybe they restocked after a few hours. Let me check. Let me check here. Where's the physical? Oh my god! Wait. Is it? Can you guys look it up? Let me see. Oh my god! I can't find it on Amazon. Wait. Let me look at my order history, and I'm gonna click it. It's not in stock. It is genuinely not in stock. It is still not. You can get used games, but who's trying to do that? That is crazy. Absolutely insane. I am impressed. I impressed myself. You know what? I planned this. I bought one copy. I planned for this to all go out of stock. And I just bought it last second. And I bought specifically Soma's copy, so he can't buy Tomodachi Life. And then I'm gonna share my screen on Discord in the next few days. I'm gonna be like, wow, look at my Tomodachi Life. Wow, I'm having so much fun. And someone's gonna be like, yeah. It's not as Australian Amazon at all. Wait, they don't. Is it genuinely not available on Australian Amazon? That's crazy. That's crazy. Hater. That's crazy. I'm innocent. I'm pure of heart. See, they say when you're pure of heart, you get to have the last few copies of Tomodachi Life. And Soma was just did not pass the test because he's not pure heart, so he couldn't get the last few copies of Tomodachi Life. When I get the game, I'm gonna make you and then blow you up. That's crazy. How you can't even do that. You can't even do that. It is on JP though. That's so strange. Not even my country. Truly out of stock. Oh my god. Wait, I gotta burp. Where did all the fraggin' Tomodachi Lives go, man? Where did they go? You can buy the JP version. Yes, of course. Of course. Of course. I heard there's a dialect difference between the depending on where you live or where you buy it from. So there's a difference between the States and Canadians and the Australians, the language. I don't know if anything else was different, if I remember. I guess I can learn my Japanese. It's okay, Soma. For me, I could order it, but it'll have to come in a week or two. Like it'll arrive in a week or two instead of like the next few days. So, I'm planning to hopefully get Tomodachi Life working on Mighty Ape. I don't think they ship to America though, but it's pre-order for second shipment, so basically sold out. Oh my god! A special edition comes with stickers. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. Wait, I'm gonna run a poll now. I just remembered. Is Pip a thief? Yay or nay? Of course, Pip is pure of. Oh, I can't. I'll just put yay or nay. I'll put that for 1 minute. All right. If you're on your phone, on your PC, if you're listening to me now, I need you to go to the poll, and I need you to tell me if I'm innocent or if I'm not innocent. Thank you. I will be waiting patiently for the next 60 seconds. You guys tell me. I honestly believe I have nothing to do with this. I did not know it would go out of stock today, specifically within the next hour of me buying it. Who can predict that? Who can predict that? You know what? I'm gonna vote for my own behalf. You're welcome. Yes, yes. Look at this overpowering votes saying I am innocent. Truly. Truly. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for defending my honor. Thank you. But in general, okay, I gotta look at it. Should have gone online first. He should have been faster. Ooh, you bring up a good point. Rigged voting. Not guilty on God. Thank you, something. Whoever voted yes with me, I love you. Is there a way to see who voted yay? Who voted yay? Who did that? Virus, hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. We're just talking about how I ordered one of the last few copies of Tomodachi Life on Amazon before it completely sold out everywhere. On Amazon and in physical stores, apparently. Jingle. I'm thinking of getting like a new kind of bell variety. And then we just kind of rotate it out, and I just have a collection of bells that sound different and awesome. I think there's a thing called an angel chime, and it sounds really cute and pretty, but I'm not sure. It's me. I always stand with my boy. Oh my god. You are someone's only and top glazer. A1 glazer. Is it really my... How would I have known it was gonna sell out? How would I know that Amazon would not be able to keep up with the demand / Nintendo? How am I supposed to know that? I just wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I'm innocent. I'm innocent. I didn't do anything wrong. It wasn't me. I swear. I care a lot about my friend Somaho Soshi. I never want to do him wrong, and I'm really sorry, but it would take too long for me to ship it to him instead of me. So I'm just gonna have to save that energy and save gas and stuff, for the drivers and whatnot, and just they'll just have to bring it to my house instead. So that's the story of how I bought the very, very last copy on Amazon. That's crazy though, how it's also not in a bunch of other stores. That's actually crazy. Also, I bought like a singular stylus. I think for the game too, because I am not using my hand. If I can, I try to avoid directly touching the whatever electronic device I'm using, unless it's like a keyboard or mouse or something. But if it's like a phone, I need it to have a screen protector, and I need it to have like a case or whatnot. The Switch has a screen protector. My Switch has a screen protector, but if I can help it, I just don't want to put my prints all over it. I want to mainly use the controller And if I have to, I'd want to use a stylus rather than touching the screen. I don't know. It just feels right that way. It just feels right that way. Also, I learned today that the stylus for the Switch is not just like a pointed tip like the DS. It's like a disc and tip. So it's like kind of wide. It's really interesting. How many copies does this come with that I bought? About three. Three for $6. There's some styluses. There's like the official Switch. There's like the official Switch stylus. I think it was like $20. I was like, that's a scam. And there's other styluses for the Switch, compatible with the Switch, and it's like $9 for one. I was like, that's a mega scam. It doesn't even have ink in it. I was low-key getting tilted. I was talking to Rye. I was like, dude, these styluses are just pens without ink, without any cartridge in it. It's literally hollow. It just has a little nib at the end, some kind of nib that's compatible with whatever, right? Why is it like $9 for one pen? That is ridiculous. That is so silly to me. Oh, it's a hi, Sunny. Oh my god. Hi, Sunny. Also, with the update on, if anyone's curious, the update on the debut stuff, it is I'm still waiting on the ending screen. This artist is like on a 3-month waitlist, kind of deal, I believe. So I comped this about 3 months ago, and so they will be starting in May, I think. So while that is going underway, I'm probably still gonna be job hunting, so I'm gonna be really busy. But other than that, I should start finalizing everything. Like we got the loading screen, one of them, which is literally gonna be the loading screen that you see here. Wait, let me show it to you. Let me show it to you. That is literally gonna be my loading screen. I'm saving myself money by using that as a loading screen because I really think it's cute. But anyways, we have our overlays. We have the model. The model's been done early on. It's just everything else that kind of needs to get worked on. Hello, 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 hello. Hi, Shani. Hi, Shani. Hello, hello. Oh my gosh. We just need the third Sunny, and then we make the trio again. We make the trio again. But anyways, I hope you're doing well. If you're doing well, I just bought Tomodachi Life, and I can't wait to play it in the next few days if I'm not too busy. Oh yeah, it's an absence. Hello. Our trio. Yes, our trio. It's gone missing. I've been gone for far too long. I've been gone for far too long. Wait, let me see when I last streamed. Can I see when I last Can I see when I last streamed? I feel like it's been so long that I can't even see my past broadcasts. Let me check. Let me click my name and then go backwards. It is so slow. Yeah, I genuinely don't have any evidence of streaming previously on Twitch. It is all gone. It's been that long. It's been that long. Cause of that Rye, huh? To shake my head, taking away all your time. Exactly. Oh my god. I hate when I just have a great time with Rye and then I just can't stream. I just can't stream. No, I'm just kidding. The trip and just everything else has been making it real busy. But I had such a fun time on the trip. I want to do it again. You like the winter time. I would like to go on a trip to Rice Place. Rice Place. I just don't know when exactly. Maybe like January after the holidays like died off, so the tickets aren't so expensive. Probably. Oh yeah. How dare you have a personal life? You know what? You're right. That was my bad. That was my mistake. My nose should be my nose should be in my computer monitor all the time. Yes, of course. Of course, of course, of course, of course. Also, I did start Mysteria. I probably won't. Maybe I'll open it. I'm not sure. But I'll probably wrap it up in a bit just because it's pretty late. But there's like other stuff I was gonna mention. I'm totally blinking it out. you know what? What's gonna happen after I end stream? I'm just gonna be like, oh my god, I wanted to talk about this, and this, and that, and this, and that, and then I'm gonna be like, well, at least I have next stream to talk about it, and then I forget about it too. At least I had a few notes on what I was gonna mention in the stream, but yeah. Thoughts on Ready or Not? I haven't played that. What is that? You mean the game, right? Yeah, that looks like a FPS. I usually don't play any shooting slash FPS games. But is that something you're planning to play? It's good to touch grass once in a while, yeah. I want to do more morning slash evening walks. Um, yeah. And I'm trying to train my dogs properly, even though they're like old already, but I'd like to get them back into training and then teach them how to be on a leash properly without pulling me all the time. I want to do a lot of things, a lot of things to look forward to. Pip, I found a Yuri game you might like. Send it. Also, I think you posted something in the server, right? Let me see. Let me see real quick. Oh my god, long Amazon link. Oh, that is so cute. Can you get married in Tomodachi Life? I'm so curious. I'm gonna be like, holy virus. That is so cute. The stickers are so cute. I wonder if there's any like fan made merch of Tomodachi or anything. Oh, I'm sorry, Tori. Whoops. Here, I'll untime you out. Okay, let me click that. And it gets so lonely here. Let me send it. Oh my god, it's free? They're kissing? Okay, wait, let me put this in the game Rex. Let me put this in the game Rex. We can definitely look at it. Okay, you posted. Okay, thank you. I'll put in the stream IDs too. I love free games. I love free games. I love it. We played that other visual novel and it, oh my god, do you guys know what's crazy? That game got unlisted for a good while. Like they published it and I don't know if they unpublished it, but the game straight up did not exist. It stopped existing in my library. It was not searchable on Steam nor on Google anymore. I don't know if it got banned or something, but it came back. It's back in the store. I don't know what happened to it. But yeah, that was kind of crazy. And the only reason I know is because when I posted a short about it, and then someone on YouTube was like, "What's the name of the game?" And I was like, I was gonna link it and everything, and I was like, "Oh yeah, it's called this," and then I was gonna link it. And what happened is I looked it up on Steam to link the game, right? The game does not exist. The game does not exist. The visual novel that we played, the demo of, it was straight up not there. And I was so confused. And I looked it up everywhere. I was like, okay, well, my conclusion is the game is somehow gone. So I was like, here's the name, but I don't think it's searchable on Steam. Sad. And now it's up again, and I'm confused why it was down at all. Maybe there's like an update log or something about it. Free Gary, yippee! Yippee! There was a long time where I played only visual novels, and I think maybe one or two of them was Yuri. It wasn't really. I didn't really play romance focused stuff, but I think one or a few of them might have been GL, and it was really nice. And they're usually really really pretty, really pretty. Some of them made me cry. Not just the VNs in general. I kind of miss playing them, but low key, some of them are like really high, high not stakes, but just high commitment because it's just a lot. It's just a lottie lottie. Although one of my top ones is probably going to be Siren's Call. I loved that game. I played all of it. I played all of it, all of it, all of it. And I gave all the characters like unique voices and stuff, and then I left a review. When something touches me a lot, I usually leave a review. Or I just really like the game. I usually try to leave a review. Oh my god, hi Perian! My voice is dying. Hello! We're talking about like VNs and stuff. And free Yuri. Free Yuri! Have you ever played Usanatsu? It took me 43 hours. Oh my god. Yeah, probably have to be something I do in my own time, but definitely shorter ones I'd like to play on stream. Stuff that I can afford to show you guys like every step of the game. I'd like to do that. For like long VNs and stuff, I just try to do on my own time. Like Crime Scene Cleaner, I'm currently like, I think it's healthy to have games that is not going to always be on the stream. I think it's like a good mindset to like not think of like, oh, if I am gonna play a game, I need to play it on stream. Because I kind of thought that, and I just became like unhappy because I felt like I didn't have anything time to myself after like the stream stuff. Too content pilled. Anyways, and then I just started like being like, okay, this one I'm just gonna play on my own, or this one I'm gonna maybe show chat. I'll show you guys, and then I'll also play by myself. And if there's some story beats missed, whatever. And then there's gonna be some dedicated ones, which is usually the really compact games like Chillazart games, Fears to Fathom series. Those I will almost 100% play the whole thing start to end, like with you guys, because those are like really nice, story beat wise, pacing wise. Especially for me who doesn't stream often or long enough to afford that stuff, it's really nice. Hell, I can't even clear my throat. I can't even leave it out. It's been so long since I stream. I'm like so rusty or something. But oh my god, do you guys remember back in the day? Probably not, but back in the day, like a year ago, I used to be able to do like 3 to 5 to 6, around 3 to 5 on average, like hour streams. And my voice didn't break, and I don't know how that happened. I don't know if I just didn't yell a lot back then or something. I feel like I may or may not yell more nowadays, kind of ish, maybe. But like back then, I could go like up to 5 hours at a time, usually up to 3 to 4. And now I like just after 2, I'm just like, oh, I'm tired. I'm tired. Pip streams once in a full moon. Okay, it's gonna be like maybe a few times per full moon now, thankfully. I don't plan on going any long vacation anytime soon, and if I do, it's gonna be at home anyway. Now I know the reason why. Yes, I was on a vacation, and I was pipping it. Back then, okay. You can't say back then. That was a year ago. That was actually a year ago. I love you so bad, God. Okay, so okay, relax. My voice is dying. I was dying. I was dying. Help me. Help me. I'm gonna hydrate. Jingle. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why my voice like dies so much. I think it's just because I'm just yapping too many beats per minute. What beats per minute? Too many words per minute, second, or something. I need someone with a lot of time in their hands and is super unemployed and is really bored to look at me and my friends, look at me, Sil, all of the Hampter people. I need you guys to watch their streams on an average day, no special event happening. I need you guys to go to the yapping portion where they're having a normal amount of energy. They're not particularly high or low energy, but it's a normal amount of energy that stream. So avoid all the streams that are like, oh, chill stream today. I'm EP. No, I need you to go to the normal streams where they're like yapping a normal amount that they typically are yapping on average. And you'd probably figure that out by if you're like a regular. But anyways, I need you to go to an average stream, go to the yapping section, and then I need you to calculate by looking through the whole yapping section. I don't know if you're going to use like any programming tool, but I want you to look at like how many words per minute on average these guys you typically go through, and then go through mine as well. And then you like look at everyone's average words per minute, and then just see who talks the fastest, or just who talks most, or who talks a lot in general. I need to see it. I'm so curious. If I had time, I'd do it myself. I don't know how I do it, but I'd figure it out. I figured it out. Also, thank you for the hydratory. Too many yaps per minute. 178 yaps per minute. That's crazy. I feel like sometimes I can talk fast and sometimes I can't. When I'm on the phone with clients, I try to be slow, but then other times, like, I suddenly just start picking up the pace really fast, picking up the pace really fast, and then I just start talking really fast. And thankfully, there's not a time where they're like, "Oh, could you say that a bit slower?" No. But sometimes I catch myself. I'm just like, okay, I'm talking way too fast, and this is like low key incomprehensible. I'm just like mumbling my words. So it's kind of hard though. I also have a habit of like swearing in public when I shouldn't. Even though I'm really good at not swearing at work, I never swear at work. I've never sworn while working ever before in my entire employment history, which is kind of crazy. But anyways, in like the public, like I have a bad, not like terrible words. I just say like stuff like shit and freak, and stuff in public, and there's like kids around, and then I don't notice until I suddenly see like mothers like crank their neck to look at me disapprovingly. I'm just like, oh, I'm sorry. I got a sailor mouth. I'm not trying to. I'm so confused. Why are you confused? Stop it. Just just unconfused for yourself. Ooh. You start rapping? Yeah, I start rapping. I need you guys, if you guys are gonna calculate my average, you should like specifically use the portion where I'm just like yapping a lot and then I just look super awesome and powerful and really speedy and yappy. Like a yeah. Also sorry. I'm like playing with my bracelet, my beaded bracelet I got. It's like a follow tracking bracelet, and mind you, like I when I went to ALA, there was like a huge rotating little shelf thingy with all these follow tracking bracelets that like tracks the animals. They all like track a certain animal depending on like what kind of animal on the bracelet you got. And I kind of didn't care. I was like looking at all the plushies and stuff instead as souvenirs to give to my family. I kind of ignored the bracelets. But then when I went to the zoo with Ryan, I was like, oh my god, we should get a matching bracelet. And we got our matching bracelet. I was like, oh my god, this is so awesome. And then I look online. I'm like, oh my god, there's so many cool bracelets of like different kind of animal, and they come in different colors. There's like limited edition stuff, and you can download the app, and then it gives you like a limited little discount, and then you can buy another bracelet, and then you're actually doing better if you're saving money, and then you don't buy anything, but also it's going to a good cause, so you can kind of make an excuse that you're buying a bracelet for yourself because it's good for a good cause. But like, I don't know. I kind of want to get another bracelet, but like to gift people instead, not for myself. I already have one, but these are so cute. These are all so cute. So cute. I like the audio. But anyways, these bracelets are so cool, and sometimes they're made of like kind of unique rocks. I don't know if mine's made of a certain rock. I think it's made of stone. Yeah, I think it's made of some kind of stone, but I don't remember. But yeah, mine I get like little pings and like, wow. Your animal moved. Here's a picture or something, or here's a video, or here's audio, and it's so awesome. But it's pretty impressive how something you don't have interest in will be something you want when you're with the right person. Yes, yes, and we're like kind of like semi looking for just something to remember each other by, like throughout the trip. Um, so Ryan put me like a bunch of Polaroid pictures, with his like camera, and then we got these bracelets, and then we also got like matching like stuffed animals, but it's like in different color variants. And then mine is like hanging on my mic, and it's so cute. So cute. Wow, so cute. Yeah, it's like a little bear. I got like a black one, and then he got like a polar bear. It's like a white bear, and it's so cute. So cute. Yeah, I think, yeah. Oh, that's what we got. And then I keep this little like stuffy bear like on my mic. It's like floating on my mic all the time, and it's so cute. So cute. I'm gonna go record a video. Bye. Good luck on the stream. Thank you so much, Virus. I wish you luck with recording your video. I hope it goes well. You and Ryan gotta be the cutest couple I've ever seen. Oh, thank you, thank you. You know the thing about like keeping relationships secret, which Loki I kind of recommend because relationships is like really personal and it's like it's just another thing that people are gonna know about you online. But the reason why I couldn't keep this a secret is because Rye encapsulates such a big portion of my life that it will kind of be impossible to leave him out of every conversation without like being really suspicious about it. And I think people are already catching on anyways, which didn't really matter to me, but like it was like to a point where it's like, dude, he I literally he's literally like in my life almost every day in some capacity. And there's so many like stuff that we go through together. Like for example, the trip. Imagine we were in public and then I just had to like pretend that we're like super platonically enjoying a trip together and getting matching bracelets and matching stuffies and taking pictures together with just us two. Like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I would have to lie. I would have to omit so much information and I would have to lie. And then Ryan would also have to lie. And it would just be really complicated. I don't even know how like people do like this kind of stuff where they keep it secret. It's really impressive. Anyway, I don't want to do that because it's just honestly, maybe I'm just lazy, but it's just like impossible. And also, I think you guys would have a kick out of listening to like all the funny stuff we go through, and just like seeing our dynamic. I think it's like just really fun, and also it's just nice to not have to hide that stuff. Although it is like a good chunk of like my private life that is out in the open, basically. But I think that's an acceptable cost for me to be able to talk about my partner and my best friend because he is a big part of my life and I want to brag about it. I want to tell you guys about it, my friends about it, my family about it. Except my coworkers. They don't need to know. I'd rather tell a stranger than my coworkers that I have a boyfriend. Anyways, I don't know if that's weird, but I don't want to tell my coworkers anything. But I'll tell you guys for sure. I'll tell you guys for sure. That's so sweet. Yes. Yes. Yeah, Rye is definitely a sweetie petite. Petite, that's not even a word. Whatever. You guys did seem to hang out quite a lot. Just I thought you guys were. Yeah, initially we did just click really well. Thinking about it, I suppose it's wrong to. Yeah, no, you guys are completely right. I think a lot of people already knew we were close friends. Within just a few months, we became like besties, and like we just connected and had really similar backstories, and just related a lot about everything, and we low key kind of just agreed. We have different tastes, right? But in terms of like all the important stuff, like our views on life and like our thoughts about you know, important stuff in life, we pretty much agreed solidly on almost everything, I believe. And the stuff we don't, we just kind of work it out. But yeah, he's been a blessing. He's been an absolute. He's my little silly guy. He's my silly old pal. My silly old buddy old pal, and I wanna play games with him. But no, for now we're in our Tomodachi era, so what we're doing is we're all in like VC and like sharing each other's Tomodachi world, and then we all get to like put like a little bit of input if they make their own character. Like Rise making all of our friends, and he's like going to people and checking with them, like he was checking with me. He's like, Pip, do you like this? Do you like the me I made of you? Does it look good? And I'm like, yeah, it looks great. It looks awesome. But like sometimes, like Rye checks with like, does this look good? Like in terms of personality, like is this a good thingy? And then yeah, I don't know. It's really cool. Very cool. I plan to make my friends, and then I plan to make like fictional characters. Although I don't know who. I kind of think I want to make Soul and Maka, but then I kind of be heartbroken if they didn't end up together. So I don't know. I feel like they're literally soulmates. So if they don't end up together, I'm gonna like start tweaking out. I'm like imagine Like, these are characters from, like, an anime called Soul Eater, basically. They're the main characters, and to me, they're lovers. But they were too young to be paired as lovers, so but when they're older, I'm gonna pretend they're older, and they become, like, a super cute couple. They become, like, a super cute couple. And and I'm just imagining, like, Soul I make, like, I don't know, I make, like, Soma or something, and then Soul has a crush on Soma somehow, and I'm just like, "No! That's not how it's supposed to go. You're supposed to be with Maka. You're meant to be with Maka." And I'm gonna throw a fit. I'm gonna be rage baited by myself, by my own game. God, I appreciate he's trying to get everyone as accurate as possible. Oh yeah, he's trying his best. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna ask him. I'm not really good at analyzing people like that in terms of like making like the character and stuff. Just visually, I can, I think, but like the other stuff, like the personality trait and the nitty gritty stuff, I feel like I'll need to like double check with people and be like, does this look right? Or does this look wrong? But yeah, I think I'll probably wrap it up because like my voice. Oh my god, excuse me. I'm gonna probably wrap it up, but there's so many stories I'd like to tell, and I just it's like slipping my mind right now. Slippy do. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Angelic. But let me see who is up right now while I sip my water. Hmm. Maybe I can find someone new. Is there anyone? I feel like if I raid anyone, they're gonna be in a completely different time zone for me. Cause who's streaming this late? Or maybe. Oh my gosh, there's this small indie VTuber called Iron Mouse that's live right now. Maybe that's a good idea. Maybe there's someone. You talk fast. I feel like a sip was needed. Thank you. When I really know what I want to say, it's easier to talk faster for me. But let me see. Let me see who's like recommended for me. Who's recommended? Is there like a. Oh my god. Of course, the people I follow recommended for me. Let me see what they're doing. I have an idea. I have several ideas, actually. Let me see. I need to check how long these guys have been going for. Small indie streamer, by the way. Small indie streamer. And let me see how long they've been going for. Okay, I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna pray it doesn't end. I'll send you guys to surf. Let me put the end stream command. Alright. I will raid you guys to surf. He is currently, I think, doing a hand cam stream and showing off a bunch of like cute dolls and stuff. And I'm seeing a cinema roll, which is very cute. Very cute cinema roll. And I think the gotcha. I think I've seen gotcha too. I'll send you guys off to him. He's doing a chill hand cam stream. There's the rain messages for if you have the emotes or if you don't have the emotes. I'll send you guys off. Join the Discord if you want to be silly with us. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. Whenever I do it. In the late evening. I always stream around this time when I'm live. But anyway, you guys for hanging out. I'm gonna lay down. Alright, bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.